PR Plus presents a video by Gopika Kapoor where she talks to parents about the importance of friendship and love. She gives tips on how to approach and think about them and much more.
When my son Veer was younger, my only wish for him every day as he went to school was, please, just for today, let one kid reach out to him and play with him. As the mother of a child with autism, I know just how difficult it is when your kid is the only one not invited to a birthday party, when your kid is left out of a school program, or when he's the last one chosen to play hide and seek. I know. Friendship is like a minefield that our kids must travel through every day, and that every few miles is sure to blow up in their faces. The heartbreak that we face when we see our child's dejected face, crumpled with grief, disappointment, and sadness, is so much worse than any sort of heartbreak that we would go through. And to prevent it from happening again, we focus on the factors that we can control, like academics, tests, extracurricular activities. A friend may not invite your daughter over to her house when all the other girls in class are invited. So what? Who needs that when you've got equations and maths? Got no one to go with to a party? Here are some periodic tables. They will never let you down or break your heart. In our efforts to safeguard our children, our focus becomes survival, whereas for them to live a fulfilled life, they need to thrive. The World Health Organization has developed a classification of health and health related conditions for children and adults called the International Classification of Functioning, Disability, and Health. Using this model as a basis, two doctors in Canada suggested six F words that should be the focus in childhood disability. Among these were fun and friends. The presence of these in their lives ensures their complete well being and participation in society. As the booklet says, making friends is hard and maintaining these friendships can be even harder. But adulthood also opens up lots of possibilities. So, how do we ensure a complete, vibrant life for our daughter, for your daughter? One filled with friendship and romance, in which they will thrive, not merely survive? Here are some ways. The first thing, your daughter may be experiencing discrimination, self doubt, and lack of confidence. At times like these, who better to show them who they really are than their parents? Talk with them about what makes them special. Appreciate them for all that they do. Tell them what you love about them. One parenting tip that I had heard and used when my kids were toddlers and which never fails, no matter how old anyone is to let them overhear you saying something complimentary and nice about them. It's guaranteed to make anyone feel a boost of self confidence. Another thing you can do is to help them explore their interests and seek out friends who like the same things that they do. It could be anything from music to comic books to makeup tips. There are definitely people out there who are interested in the same things and could be your child's potential besties. This current generation hangs out on the internet like we did at the local ice cream shop. It's a great place to connect, to check each other out, and to make friends. And like at the local ice cream shop, there are some really nice people and some not so nice ones. While your mother may have walked past the shop and to keep an eye on you and given you a lecture if you were seen talking to anyone who didn't meet with her approval, you too might be tempted to peek into your daughter's chats and see who they are chatting with. Please don't. They have the right to their privacy and to choosing their friends. It would be a good idea to read Debarati Das's piece on navigating the digital world and knowing your digital rights. Read it together with your daughter and discuss it so that you know what that when they're online, they're informed and they are safe. In addition to giving them privacy, give them the space to explore themselves, their friendships, their desires, and their loves. Srishti Pandey talks about hearing a song with the lines, है तुझे भी इजाजत, कर ले तू भी मोहब्बत. And how she felt she had been given the permission to love and be loved. When we only think about how we want our daughter to survive in the world, it doesn't even strike us that our children want love and romance in their lives, just like any other young person does. When we start talking about this with them, we give them that ijazat to dream, to hope, to explore, and to love. You could start by telling them about your own teenage crush, what first love and heartbreak felt like for you, and then ask them to share their stories. Another thing to remember is that while your daughter may need your help to access some of the world around them, for example, the internet, a part of giving them space to explore is to not pass judgment or be disapproving of the ways that they are choosing to express themselves and explore their desires. So now you've followed all these points. You have been open minded and respected your daughter's privacy, but you're still feeling scared and nervous about how others will treat your baby. You hope they will be gentle and kind, but you're feeling a bit like you did when you dropped them off on their first day of school. Friendship and romance, or watching your daughter go through it, can be very frightening, especially because this is one area of their life of which you are not a part. But think back to the time when you wanted to be best friends with the most popular girl in class and they didn't even know your name. Or when you had a crush on the cutest person in the colony and they started flirting with somebody you didn't like. That hurt, didn't it? But you licked your wounds and you bounced back. And they will too.
This video ends with two logos on a yellow background. The first one is a pink heart and a plus sign and has Pyar Plus written underneath. And the second one is a green and black eye and has point of view written next to it.